Hi, Brian. How you doing? Okay, this is smart. Very, very smart. A lot of students right now, and I'll be honest with you, a lot of students at this point kind of fall into this trap where they've got their logo developed and it's a matter of placing their logo on a bunch of different places and areas. And that's not that's, as we have found out, that's not really what it's all about. It's really about developing an identity system, fifth element, as it were. And I think that you've done a fantastic job here. I love this. I really love the fact that you're pulling these patterns in to your actual graphics package. I think it's really smart. This is fantastic. This is just fantastic. I could see this being used in a lot of different areas for your graphics package. And the wonderful thing about it is it all has meaning. So I think you're off to a great start. I would say, at first I looked at, I thought 3 pages. I thought, wow, Brian, you're underdeveloped. But then I'm looking and I'm really seeing a good conceptual development here. And I think it's fantastic. I looked at this and I thought, wow, that looks like a tire track. But then I see the way that you've used it, you've kind of rectified that issue. So good job there. I do see a little bit of a disconnect right here. Right through here. You've got these organic, beautiful flowing curvature, this beautiful graphics here. And then this just doesn't seem to be as incorporated as strongly as it could be. So I would work on that area. Another thing I want to mention is that the nice thing about this is it can be used with or without the logo. So that's fantastic. Right now, I think this is a little odd the way this is presented because Zakopane is not centered under a logo as it should be. And then 2022 is kind of separated between this design element here. So a little bit odd there. But, as far as the conceptual development goes for your signage and some of your environmental graphics, et cetera, I think this is fabulous. And I really, really am looking forward to seeing how this is going to work. One thing I would recommend is expanding your color palette. Right now, your graphics are kind of confined to this kind of light blue, which is a fantastic color to start with. Nice, cool color indicating nice, cool weather and winter event. But I would definitely introduce some additional colors here, not necessarily colors from your logo either. Try to introduce a couple other colors and really work on your color palette so that you can start introducing some different areas in various color combinations. And again, this whole graphics package in the background, it can be used with or without the logo. So, I mean, I could definitely see this being used in several different wayfinding areas, etc., and becoming part of your actual branding, like the Vancouver branding. Now, if you notice in the Vancouver package, the logo is used very little in the actual package itself. Like if we look at a lot of the graphics, the logo is not even on there. And here's the rings, but no logo. And the logo is kind of a secondary part of the package. So I think that's really interesting. You've got they developed the logo and then the Paralympic logo. And then, so as we see, we can go through this and we can see that, this secondary kind of patterns and colors and presentation is the fifth element. There's the logo, but look at everything. And this is where I'm seeing you're going to be coming in very, very strong with your patterns and the way that you're going to establish this kind of a bond between the logo and the actual background graphics so that when they'll be tied closely together enough so that when we do look at the graphics, we'll understand and realize that, yes, this is part of this logo, which is part of the whole branding package. So I'm loving where I'm going. Can't wait to see more. Great job. Thanks. Oh, and no questions at all. I'm right here. All right. Thanks, man.